Hi there, welcome back to HuwsNursery, and today I have an interesting video for you. I asked Stephen in the Alberta urban garden, where there's a garden he has in an urban area in Canada, and just going to ask him some questions like the challenges he faces in gardening in such a challenging zone and having quite a lot of snow, and then like asking what his favourite vegetable is. So my first question for you is, what inspired you to make your own YouTube channel?
Well, Hugh, originally my YouTube channel started with me sharing my gardening experiences with my grandparents and my parents, who are all the way across this vast nation, Canada. Some are in Ontario, some are in Yellowknife, and even now, my older brother lives in Australia. I started doing that, and what really got me going and got me to produce more often was the great interactions with the people here on YouTube. I've had such a fun time and really enjoy the conversations that we've had here that I just want to continue. And I very much thank everyone for that.
Now my second question is, how long have you been gardening for?
I've been gardening at this property for about 5 years. I mean, that's pretty intense gardening, and I've learned a lot over that period of time. But if you count soaking my parents' garden to the bone with water randomly in summers, I've been gardening as long as I can remember.
You said that you're in a challenging zone to grow vegetables, so what are the main challenges that you have to face?
The biggest problem that is affecting gardeners in Alberta is the season. We only have about 120 days to 150 days if we get a good year of growing days outside. So a lot of the problems that are encountered here are simply getting things done fast enough. Things like tomatoes and peppers, they take some time. So, you either grow inside or you buy larger plants so that in our short, intense season, you're able to get that wonderful produce. For me in Alberta, I try to garden all year long. Part of that is my obsession with gardening, and the other part of that is surrounding myself with plants like this when it's chilly outside like today.
How do you then overcome these challenges?
It takes a lot. Here in Alberta, you've got to really be a stubborn gardener, but not that stubborn. Tons of things can grow really, really well here. And so what I focus on is small body fruit. Everyone loves a tomato and pepper. I mean, me too. But if you focus on the big honkin' 2-pound ones that you see some of the southern gardeners produce, really, we just don't have the season. I mean, some of our friends are putting out their tomatoes already. It's still freezing cold outside here. So if you focus on the small body fruit and things that are hardy to our zones, so Canada ranges from, I think, zone 6, 7, all the way to 0, I guess, in the Arctic. But if you focus on the things that will grow well in your zone, and you can learn, and then you can start to push the envelope and start to either grow inside or see if you can't get going really fast, or cold frames, polytunnels. There's lots of different options that can be really used to overcome this.
Now tell me, what's your favourite vegetable and why is it?
Favorite vegetable? That is a tough question. I love all of them. Right now, I'm a little obsessed with peppers. I mean, you've seen my video series on growing pepper bushes, but I am a little obsessed with them. Hot peppers right now are my favorite. Not super hot like the scorpion peppers or the ghost peppers, and not super mild like a sweet pepper or just a slightly warm pepper. What I really like to do with kind of the medium ones, I call them, they're still pretty hot, is take them fresh from the plant, cut them in half, remove the seeds, put them in some tin foil with a fresh onion and just a dab of butter, throw that on the barbecue, and have that with your burgers, your steaks, really anything that you barbecue. It's just fresh, tasty, little bit of heat, great flavor, and that's my current favorite vegetable. Ask me in 6 months, it might be different.
And finally, what is your end goal with your YouTube channel?
Well, Hugh, I'm glad you asked. My end goal with my YouTube channel is to promote home gardening here in Alberta and around the world. I've been absolutely shocked with children not knowing where their food comes from to adults saying, "Oh, you can't garden in Alberta." I mean, it's really simple. And I really want to just show people how simple it is to get some great very nutritious, very tasty food from your own backyard. And ultimately, part of that is interacting with everyone. I'm no expert, but hey, I want to give you a hand if I can. And if not, you know what? I'm going to find one of those experts that can give you a hand.
Now, that was a really fun interview. Thank you very much, Stephen, for taking part. And I learned a lot about the Alberta Urban Garden, and trying to grow in Zone 3. I think it's an amazing achievement that you can do this much. And just take a look at the picture in front of you. You can see all sorts of really cool videos that he does. Remember, check out his channel there, links in the description, also to his Facebook page. And I just really like sort of like sharing ideas together, and if you are interested, just send me a private message over YouTube, and hopefully we can work out an interview with you. It's just great bringing communities together to share ideas. So currently he has 1,748 subscribers, so now let's try and get him to 2,000 as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Stephen.
Have a great day.